Welcome to Fallout 76. This is Jim. In this video, we're going to take a look at completing daily challenges for today, Thursday, June the 27th, 2024. Alright, as we can see, we are in Helvetia. Of course, we have Fasnacht Day for 2 weeks, right up to July the 9th, so that's pretty awesome. We did have, I think it was a little patch or a maintenance break here on the Xbox. I think PC had it as well. I don't think the PlayStation folks had it, though. So just an FYI, I was able to get on no problem before the 1 o'clock start for in my time anyway. So just FYI. So let's go ahead. We're going to participate. Talk to this cat here.
You must have a strong stomach. Brings out the color in your optical sensor. This unit believes error.
All right.
Algorithm engaged. Declarations have a rating of 0 in the
I find this event goes by like really quick this time around. It's not usually this quick, but I'm impressed. Usually, oh, a little too late, but yeah, it flies right by. Usually it take a little bit longer than this, but I'm not complaining, but usually it would take forever for these guys to, but they're definitely sped them up anyway. Even before the little patch we just had there today, but. Alright, cool. I did get the robot mask that this guy here, or this person here is wearing. I did get that mask earlier on today. I'm hoping to get the, I think it's called the butter churn or something like that. It produces oil. I'm hoping to get that plan. I believe we get that plan from completing this event. I see it in the build menu, and everywhere as I look, I don't see anyone with it at all in their camp, so the drop must be really low.
Application commencing.
Spring is spring, meine Kollega, so spring right into our little celebration. I do hope you're enjoying yourself, friends. Helvetia has many amazing attractions for tourists such as yourselves. Buy homemade, buy often. Merry, happy, joyous Fasnacht. I officially, with the authority vested in me, declare the Fasnacht parade underway! Try to keep up, sluggards!
Hopefully we can get through it this time, because yesterday was a total fail. We get through this part here, and then it just shut down. And the servers were down for about 5 minutes worth. That's a little bit of a pain, but hopefully we get through it this time around. I did complete the event a couple times this morning, hoping to get that plan, but went through successfully. Just no, not the plan that I wanted. Just keep on getting plans that I already have. Gee, he just crawled right up to a little ball, see him? Yeah, they definitely shortened the time. They increased the speed which these guys go. From previous years. Get one shot on him. Oh. What is that over there? A person just standing there. Is that it?
How exciting! Well, the plan is entirely in the spirit of celebration.
Let's take a look here. Nope. Oh, there we go. Some more 10mm. I find I did this event probably about 3 or 4 times today, this morning, and every time it spawned down there, and everyone was up here because that's what we've all been used to for like years, right? But he spawned it down there, and everyone was still, I don't know what they were shooting at up here. It was awesome. And then there's just me and somebody else down here shooting the mega sloth down here. It was cool. I wish I had in video. It was so hilarious, and everyone just started rushing down there, like, oh, something's going on down here. But I don't know what they were shooting at up here. It was quite something. Oh, there's our boy there. He's spotting it up there today, so that's as per usual. Nice.
Now that we've done the circuit, so to speak, it's time to chase away old man Winter in our most glorious of elders.
Let's see what we get.
Gather around the bonfire, friends, and rid our town of the anthropomorphic representation of the season. Burn him, 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 burn him.
I got a 3-star that time. That's amazing. Let's see what we get now. Let's see what we get. Huh. Okay. Something that I already know, I'm sure.
We are anything
Yep. Fasnacht Scorched Beast Mask. Pretty sure I have that one already from February, but
Spring is springing, meine Kollegen.
alright.
So
Is what it is, I guess.
to our little celebration.
Alright, let's hop over to, yeah, let's see what, yeah, we'll go to our camp, never mind. Just go right down to our camp. We'll continue on. I'm glad the maintenance break wasn't long, because sometimes the maintenance breaks can be past the hour, almost like 2 hours past, but ended up working pretty good. Let's check out the dailies here. Look at that, we got 2 of them checked off already, but we'll still kind of go through them, but there's nothing else here. So let's go ahead. We're going to switch to a private server. There's quite a few people on this one here, so we'll just go to a private one. It's a little bit better for doing these videos. You don't have to do it on a private server. It's easier for me for making the videos, so that way there I get what I want, where I want it kind of deal. For the most part, most of the time. Unless it's canned dog food, of course. I have a really hard time with that, but I don't have to worry about that anymore because I got the old weenie wagon, so that's pretty awesome. Free cheers for that. That was a win. We get 2 weeks of Fasnacht, so hopefully I'll be able to get that new butter churn. What's it called? Mechanized butter churn or something like that, I think it's called. Alright. Alright, good stuff. Let's see what we got here for our dailies. Alright, let's go ahead and track them so we can see them being done as we do them. So we already did the first one, as you saw, complete the event Fasnacht day. And of course, it's every hour on top of the hour. So everyone should be able to complete that. It's a fairly easy event to do. I just recommend, with how fast it's been going this time around as compared to previous times. Even the one we had in this past February, this time around is going really fast. But even the robots, the Protectrons, move a lot faster too, which is quite something. So definitely recommend you guys getting there quicker if you see it popping up on the screen to get it done. Okay, let's take a look at this one here. Kill a Cryptid 1. So again, the Cryptid that we took care of was that Mega Sloth. And so he was considered a Cryptid. Some more popular Cryptids, of course, we have the Grafton Monsters, we have Snallygasters, we have Sheep Squatch, just to kind of name a few, okay? We can find the Grafton Monster in several really easy locations. One such location is down here at the Charleston Capitol building, just a little bit to the south, almost in between the building and Summersville's Dam. You'll see like a kind of upside down boat, and you'll see a bunch of black, kind of like a black river. He will spawn out of that river. It's pretty cool. And right up here at the Charleston train yard, in that big dumping ground over the fence kind of deal, one will reliably spawn there as well. And one thing good about these two guys is if you stay on the same server, let's say you kill them both on the same server, if you return within a half hour, the cooldown, they'll be back on the same server. So that's pretty cool. Yeah, you can fill your boots with Grafton Monster all day long. Another real reliable spot for the Grafton Monsters right up here at Hemlock Holes. You guys have seen me bring you guys up here many times. You just jump over the building, and in this little wasteland area, he's kind of walking around kind of deal. Okay. Of course, Snallygasters. We have Snallygasters here in Charleston. We have 2 of them. As far as Snallygasters go, these 2 that are down here in Charleston itself are really easy to do. Okay, and you can easily kill them if you're a lower level player. And of course, we have 3 harder Snallygasters right over here. Toxic Larry's Meet and Go. 3 of them will always spawn there. I call them the triplets. And right down here, Flooded Train Yard, at least 6 Snallygasters down here as well. So, and then of course we got the Wendigo. If you can find a Wendigo around, we have Lewisburg, right? There's usually a Wendigo that spawns there. We have a Wendigo that spawns right up here. Where is it? Haven Church. Now sometimes it's a bloated glowing one, so just be aware of that. We have found quite a few Wendigos down here in the Skyline Valley region where we did our 5-part series. And one such good spot is up here at 3 Ponds. So let's go over here to 3 Ponds, and we're going to go after the Wendigo as our guy. Now, we already have it checked off, but I just kind of wanted to show you anyway. But if you're a lower level, the Grafton Monster, those areas that I showed you, definitely the way to go. So once you get here to 3 Ponds, we're going to go right on top of this hill here, so we have the upper hand on them. One thing good about Wendigos is it gives you good stuff. Oh, there's ants here today. Well, look at that. That's the first time I came here and there's ants. That's quite something. Every time I've come here at least 6 times since we had the Skyline Valley region, and there was a Wendigo here every single time. So that's good to know. I'm just kind of trying to incorporate as much as the Skyline Valley region as I can. So that's fine. If you're lucky enough to find the Wendigo there, that's awesome. It's just the server that you're on. Just that's what we got here today. Let's go to a real easy spot. We'll go up here at the Charleston Capitol building. So I always talk about that, but I always bring you guys over here to Charleston Train Yard. So let's go to the Charleston Capitol building. So actually spawn here, but you actually spawn a little bit more to the east, up on top of the road. You'll see what I mean here in a second. So there's a Charleston Capitol building there, and you actually spawn up here. And there's Grafton Dam on that side. And there's that Black River. And there's our Grafton Monster. And as I say, he will spawn here all the time. And even if you're on a... doesn't matter what server you're on, if you take care of this guy, he will be back within a half-hour cooldown. So there's our boy there. Alright. Now we already got credit for that during the Fasnacht Day event, but I just wanted to show you anyways. Alright, what's next here, guys? What is next? Alright. Scrap trying to produce oil 5, so we can find oil all around the wasteland. I have about 7 or 8 videos where I take you around. They're actually in the playlist. And we actually find lots of areas to junk items to give us oil if you're legitimately looking for it. And you can check out those videos if you so wish. You just gotta mind the audio in it because they're a little older videos, but they're still valid here today. If you watch the weekly challenge video that we did earlier in the week, I took you guys here to the Blackwater mine. And we didn't actually go in the mine itself. It was all on the outside. And we had all kinds of junk items to give us oil. So you could check out that video we just made this past Tuesday if you so wish. Now, if you're looking for the fastest, quickest, easiest way, let's say you're short on time, you have a busy life, you can bulk oil at the Tinker's Workbench. Just go ahead and go craft. Be down to bulk. Down here to bulk oil. As long as you have 2 plastic and 10 waste oil in your stash or scrap box, you can bulk 1 oil, and then you scrap it. So you guys have seen me do that countless times. It works. And if again, that's for the folks who are kind of short on time or just want to get it done with. Nothing wrong with doing that. I have been changing it up lately, showing you some mini locations that we can go to find oil. So actually, let's pop up here today. We'll go to the Blue Ridge bunkhouse. Let's pop up here.
Yo, how you doing?
All right, we get these gas canisters here. Let's take a look at that. 1 gas canister will give us 1 oil, so that's pretty good. I don't know if this acetone... No, just steel for that guy. We do have this oil can. 2 oil in the oil can. Let's take this lantern. 2 oil in the lantern, okay? Another gas canister. One really good is actually one that's upstairs here. It usually is upstairs here anyway.
How you doing?
Yeah, it's this right here. Industrial size shortening. Let's go ahead and take that. There's 4 oil in that bad boy. Of course, soap. Soap is a real good source of oil as well. If you come over here to the New River Gorge Resort, just to the southeast, you have that big antenna that's from the ground up. And there's a bathtub with a skeleton, and there's full of soap, okay? And soap will give you oil as well. Just kind of give you guys as many options as I can. But if you're looking to do it fast and quick and easy, you can just bulk it at your Tinker's Workbench for definitely the best way to do it. Let's go ahead and go scrap. We'll scrap the stuff we just collected.
Building this place up is hard work.
Scrap junk to produce oil 5 for 5. There we go. This is a pretty good location too. Oh, and I didn't mean to hit that.
Now that people have come back to this
right down there, you see that that fuel tank down there. There's another fuel tank in around as well. Just an FYI. Pretty good spot. What's next here, Jim? Collect wood 20. So we've done this many times, and I always mention to you guys, A real good spot anywhere is in the forest.
Clean up this.
And the forest has all kinds of down trees. You can go ahead and collect wood to your heart's content. Okay. A real good spot is, of course, is in Helvetia. Is this part of the forest, but we also have that yellow house right on the corner. And it has a little stockpile of wood that's there. So that's a pretty good, decent spot as well. But probably hands down one of the best spots, single spots, so you don't have to move around too much. It's right up here at Prickett's Fort. So let's go up here today. I think the last time we did this, we went down to Helvetia, and I showed you that little pile of wood down there. We don't have to interact with anyone here. We can just kind of blow by them. You make your way up here. Now, this is hands down probably the best spot for wood. This is huge, huge stockpile of wood here. Bunch of stockpile of wood almost at every building. And inside almost every building will be a little fireplace. They'll have wood in here also. So just an FYI. Now, this perk card's not going to help you for the daily, okay? Because when you collect wood, you're only going to get credit for one. But you're picking up more than one wood scrap, okay? Which I'll show you here in a second. But if you are legitimately looking for wood, there's a perk card under luck. It's called Woodchucker. Collect twice as much when harvesting wood. So when you collect wood, it ranges from 2, 4, 6, 8. So whatever that number is, you get double that if you have this perk card. So it's really good if you're looking to expand your camp or make a new one or such. Definitely a good one to have, that perk card there. But when we're doing daily challenges, it doesn't help us much. So watch what happens when we gather wood. So we got 6 wood scraps, top left-hand corner, but it only counts as one of 20. You see that? Let's do it again. 2 wood scraps. We only got 1 collect wood checked off, okay? So just keep an eye out for that, you know, it's not going to help you for the daily challenge. I just showed you that perk card because, you know, we all make modifications to our camp here and there, and it's always good to have, but there's so much wood just in this stockpile, it shouldn't be a problem. And I just do this, and I just keep spamming until I collect it all. There's just so much here. And we just got credit for it. Nice. Alright. Let's take a look here. And this is by far the best spot for collecting wood. Alright, what's next here, Jim? What is next? Consume any chems too, so chems we can find all around the wasteland. Human enemies such as communists, such as blood eagles, cultists, they'll usually have stim packs up. And if you go in the areas that they're at, usually there's other types of chems there also. I did make a video quite some time ago, I think it was like maybe a year ago. We came down here to Point Pleasant, and I'm fairly certain in that video we collected 30 chems. And that's between the stim packs off the cultists that we killed and the chems that are just literally laying around. But that is a really good spot to find chems. The only thing that will make that difficult is if you're on a public server with other people and somebody or some other people already went through there. Alright, so they probably would clear everything out. So just an FYI. But we can find chems everywhere. We can produce chems ourselves at the chemistry station. You guys have seen me do that many times. A lot of us will have chems on us anyway, most of the time. I can't remember a time playing this game where I didn't have chems on me. Right? Stim pack, Radaway, right? If you have Radax, some people have Radax. So Radax and Radaway, good source of those are the ghouls. Right? We go after ghouls. Every second, third one will have Radaway and Radax on them. Alright? We can go to train stations. We go to train stations and we can buy chems that way as well. Alright? And we've been doing that a little bit lately. So what I would like to do this time around is you see that I'm pretty much full health. Right? So if I try to take a stim pack, it's not going to count because I'm already full health, and it's not going to count for the daily challenge. Okay, so we're actually going to get radiated a little bit, and we can just, all we got to do is just go to any type of water source. Let's actually go over here, right near one of my camps. There's a little couple radiation barrels around. Somewhere's in the forest. That's nice and easy. Right down here. This is where I have one of my camps. Ships Ahoy, it's called. And what you can do, this is what I just do, just to kind of show you this. But you can just kind of get yourself radiated. Usually we get a little bit more off this guy for some reason. It's so weird. So you can just kind of let that soak in. Let's go up a little bit further up the road. I think there's some more. We can get some more radiation from down here. A real good spot to get radiated on the map is right down here, Skyline Valley region, Hemlock Spring Stump. The only thing is that there's about 3 Mylar Kings there most of the time, and other Mylarks, so you'll probably end up getting killed. I know I've been killed several times just going there. And yeah, they do a good job, those guys. Alright, there we go. Get a bunch of barrels here. Alright, so we're here to get some radiation. A little closer. We're just going to get radiated, and then we're going to use a Radaway and a stim pack really quick. Now this is just what I recommend. You can take Mentats if you want. You can take a Rad X if you want. You can take a Psycho. You can take a Buff Out. Whatever you want to do. I'm just showing you another alternate way that you can do this. Nice and easy. But again, at the end of the day, it's up to you what you want to do. Alright, let's get out of here now. Alright, so let's go ahead. We're going to go to our section. We're going to take a Radaway and a stim pack real quick, just like that. Consume any chems 2 for 2. Easy. Alright. What's next here, Jim? Alright, so you do see as I was destroying some enemies, we were getting credit for it at the same time. Cripple, enemy limb 6. So any enemy on the map will do robot, human, cryptid, insect, animal, whatever. Scorch, ghoul. Alright, that's what an enemy is, okay? And you can just shoot at them basically. Because sometimes we get these daily challenges and it says like an arm, or a leg, or a head. But this one here can be any limb at all. And that's why I kind of tracked them at the very beginning. So when you guys are watching, you guys are seeing them pop up on the screen as I'm doing it, okay? So that's another reason why I tracked them, so the viewers, you guys, can see it being done at the same time, just in case you guys are kind of wondering about certain enemies, okay? Alright, so let's go up here to good old Tyler County Fairgrounds. Got a couple of scorched up here we'll take care of. Right, so we can cripple them any which way. So basically we can just almost shoot at them. That should be fine. If you're a person that uses VATS like myself, I use VATS quite frequently. There's a perk card that we have called Concentrated Fire Under Perception. This allows us to move our VATS around from head, torso, arms, and legs. And I usually kind of aim for the head myself. But because it's a limb, we can just basically shoot at them. There we go. Just to kind of show you that. You guys see me use VATS all the time, just to show you the alternate way. Which I'm sure most of you do anyway. I'm not a really good free aimer. Alright. Look at that, canned dog food in there. Can't find canned dog food to save our life before, but we can find canned dog food now, certainly. Anyone right there, look at that. Also got some fancy lad snack cakes here. Nice. Eat the cake, pie, or candy. Pre-war food. Love it. Love it. That's why I always kind of mention Tyler County Fairgrounds. It just depends on what server that you're on, right? What's next here, Jim? Crafter Scrap Armor 5. Okay, good stuff. So armor we can find off of killing enemies. Okay. The Grafton monster will usually have a couple pieces of armor on them. If you complete the Fasnacht event, okay, usually it's a Mega Sloth, and sometimes I find it's been an Agua, you know, that giant turtle. Usually they'll have some armor on them as well. That's what I've been finding. So if you do take part in Fasnacht, just take the armor off them and then scrap them, okay? So that's a good way as well. Grafton monsters, again, will have armor on them, and just random, you know, like Scorch, super mutants will have armor on them as well. Now, if you're looking for a faster, quicker, easier way, let's say you're a person who's short on time, you can also craft armor and scrap it, and that's what we're going to show you here in this video. Again, if you're a person that has maybe a little bit extra time, you can most certainly go around and look for armor that you can scrap. There's definitely nothing wrong with that either. Whatever way you want to play your game. Alright, let's go to our armor workbench here. Now, I remember very early on in the game, I believe I was like level 15, very early on, and we have this light armor here, and we have this leather pieces. I remember I was able to craft leather armor very, very early on in the game. Like, I'm thinking like 10 or 15 for some reason. But because we can craft these guys at level 1. So they don't cost a whole lot of material. And usually cloth and leather and steel, everyone has on them in abundance anyway. So I usually kind of craft some of these leather left arms, just like 3 of them. There we go. And then you can just scrap them. And again, you can do it this way if you're a person that's short on time, or let's say you're just, you know, you're close to, you know, the next daily update that we get. You only have a few minutes left. You can, you know, that's why I kind of show you fast, quick, easy ways to do stuff. Just give you guys those options that they are available to you. And yeah. I didn't even notice that tent up there. Huh. A couple of wolves up there too. Interesting. Well, how about that? All right. I think we're done. We are, just like that, guys. Don't forget, we have Fasnacht for 2 weeks, right up to July the 9th. Pretty awesome. Hopefully we get that plan, that mechanized, I think it's called mechanized butter churn, and it produces oil. It's a camp resource. Let's take a look at that real quick in the resource section. Where's that at here? Yeah, this guy. This guy right here. Yeah, motorized butter churn. So I believe this plan we can get from completing Fasnacht, but it must be really low for dropping, because I haven't seen. I've been to a lot of camps this morning just fooling around, and I didn't see this around anywheres. But I'm hoping to get it. I am hoping. This cat's hoping. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please like, subscribe, and share when you have the chance. It really helps me out. I'd like to thank my channel members: Artistically Arranged, Boogaloo Bronson, Michael Edwards, Nigel Wiffen, Heather, Whitetribe, Starwin 138, Robco, Mr. Shelton. Thank you all so very much, and I hope you all have a nice day.